Welcome to the Teeth of the Wicked's YouTube. Today, me and Nathan, some pretty big fragrance buffs, you could say, are going to be reviewing two new fragrances to my collection. These ones, I have become acquainted with them. I've used them a couple times. I've got to see their projection and longevity. Nathan is going into this completely blind. He has no idea what he's getting into. And we're going to give our honest thoughts about them, both of us, and we're going to see, since Christmas is coming up, is it worth getting as a gift for someone or for yourself? So what are we going to be reviewing today, Nathan?
Fragrances.
We are going to be taking a look at Hawas Black and Hawas Fire today.
We're going to give them cool lighting.
Oh,
that's fucking ass.
So these are Middle Eastern fragrances, if you couldn't tell by the name. These have been taking the internet by storm. They're hype fragrances. People are saying some pretty crazy cool things about them. Hawas Black, Hawas Fire.
Fire?
Where? Ah! Stop, drop, and roll. I've seen people ranting and raving about how much they love Hawas fragrances. Now, we're going to see, are they worth the hype or are they not? Are they worth a gift? Are they worth it for yourself? Or are they just fucking ass? They garbage. Like I said, I've got the chance to use these fragrances before. Nathan is going in completely blind. Which one do you want to start with, Nathan?
Fire.
Fire? We're going to start with fire.
We'll see if fire's fire.
Okay. First off, feel that cap, dude.
Feels nice and heavy.
Yeah, there's some serious
nice
weight
and
there.
Sturdy. It's like it wouldn't crack in half if you dropped it.
Can I show you something really cool? Listen to this, dude.
That's pretty nice.
Isn't that?
It's a pretty nice sound.
That is fire. These bottles, they feel quality. Now, spray into the air to get a sense of the atomizer.
Now we bring in the cool lighting.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's not bad. Okay.
Just making sure you can see.
Thanks, man.
Spank it. That's a flick, dog. Spank it.
Spank it
Like that. That's how you test all your good fragrances.
Give her a whiff.
You have to spank them. First, you do a little waft. I can still smell it. I'm wafting it over from here.
Yep.
I can still smell it. That's a very nice smell, actually.
Really?
I actually really like that smell.
Okay.
That's a really good scent. I don't even know what to describe that as.
Yeah, when we did our cologne episode, I was kind of LARPing, pulling out Fragrantica and be like, oh yeah, there's cardamom in this one. I don't know what that shit smells like. I'll tell you what I can smell in here, but I'm not going to LARP and be like, oh, there's vetiver in here.
Yeah.
No, but I can smell lavender, for sure. I think it's definitely fruity.
It smells very smooth. It's got like a strong,
It's inviting.
Yes.
Inoffensive.
It feels nice on my nose.
Yeah.
My nose hairs. It tickles my nose hairs, not like brutally, assaults my nose hairs.
That is a perfect way to describe it. Give it another sniff now. It's kind of dried down a little bit.
That's a very nice scent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not aggressive. It's not mean.
Glides through the air, bro.
It really does. And that was I at work. I ask one of my coworkers whenever I get a new fragrance what he thinks of it because I trust his opinion on it. And the first thing he said about this one, the Hawas Fire, was that it was very inviting, and I think that perfectly sums it up. Now, what's the first thing you thought of when you smelled this fragrance?
I don't know. I don't even know which note it is really, but whenever I smell like the specific type of scent, I always associated back to like Axe sprays, anything like that. I don't know what it is, but this one's a lot different than that. I'm going to find whatever notes these are.
Okay.
Because I'm very curious.
The first thing I thought of, the first time I ever tried this scent, was an upscale fancy mall.
An upscale fancy mall.
Or like a fancier mall than what we're used to.
Do malls have smells?
I think so.
Amber.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, aromatic. Yeah, that's exactly how I would describe it.
Aromatic. What the fuck does aromatic mean? See, soft spicy. I think the spiciness is where I'm associating like Axe.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Axe smells are like they have a spice to them.
Yeah, for sure. But this is like, it's not an aggressive one.
Do they have Axe on here? Dark Temptation. See, it's got the warm spicy.
Nice.
I swear every single Axe scent has a warm spicy. Look at Blue Lavender. I guarantee you it has a warm spicy. It's got amber. It's got amber and aromatic. See, all the Axe scents have similar notes to these type of fragrances. I think why Axe isn't more commonly used is their performance.
Clary sage, Egyptian jasmine, marine notes, amber, mineral.
Ambergris.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not going to pretend like I knew what any of those smelled like. There is kind of like an earthy element and like an herbal element where you can kind of get that sage. Like you can tell that it's like from a plant, but it does smell a little synthetic too. Now, you don't know about the performance, but for me, dude, I easily got like 10, 12 hours out of this still with projection. Like I see a lot of people hyping the fuck out of these fragrances. I'm not even kidding. Like easy, at least 10 hours. And that, to be fair, that's in the winter, but very, very pleasantly surprised with this because this is like, you can get these between like 30 and 50 bucks. Like they are not expensive at all. But and I was getting multiple feet of projection after I came home from work 12 plus hours later.
Yeah.
So
that sounds pretty good. I like the warm spicy and cold. In the cold.
Yeah.
Warm spicy is good.
But I think this is a good all year rounder.
It is.
You know, like
Fragrantica.
Yeah. Like you could easily wear this in the winter as well as the summer. What would you rate that out of 10? Just from your first impressions.
Out of 10.
Give her another sniff if you'd like.
Just refresh my nose hairs. You gotta develop your nose hairs.
Exactly.
That is a pretty nice smell. I don't know if it's something I would wear. I like a more standoutish sort of smell.
Yeah.
For myself particularly, but this is it's a very nice smell. I would say out of a 10, I'd give it like an 8.5.
I'd give it an 8. It's not really my thing.
I'd say an 8.5. It's a nice smell.
It is. It's definitely not like the 9.5 that most fragrance influencers give it, but it's definitely like an 8 for me. Like it's good, it's well-rounded, it's inviting.
For something to be like a 9 or a 10 for me, it'd be like something I smell in public and I ask somebody like, yo, what is that?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like if I smelled this, I wouldn't like, yo, tell me what you're wearing, where you got it from. Wouldn't,
Yeah. But overall, it's really good, really inviting. And the biggest selling point for me for these fragrances, how well they perform. Like I said, easily 10 hours. Now, is it worth a gift?
I would say so.
You say that's a pretty safe blind buy?
I would be pretty happy actually if I were to receive this as a gift. I'd be pretty happy.
It's pretty mass appealing for sure. So, if that answers your question, you can get that as a gift for someone. Now I think it's time that we move on to Hawas Black. This is Hawas Black. It's in a black container as opposed to the Fire, which is in a red container. Again, very solid quality. for the
Interesting.
construction. Heavy cap. Listen to that. Oh my goodness, I can't get over that every single time. Now, Nathan, we need a flashlight for the atomizer test.
Okay. Oh yeah, look at the swirls.
That's not bad at all.
High quality swirls right there.
You can probably smell it already.
I can. That's very woody.
Yeah, earthy.
Smells like dirt and sticks and twigs. Very interesting smell. This would be something like more like what I would wear.
Yeah,
because it's more like standouting. It stands out more. That's a nice smell.
really, I didn't expect you to like that one.
They're both very smooth, you know? Like they're not aggressive.
I didn't find that one overly smooth.
You just don't have the developed nose hairs. Develop your nose hairs. I really like this smell. This would be something I would actually wear, I'd say.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like this. I almost smell pine, but I'm
Yeah, no, I thought the same thing. It might be the moss.
very good scent.
Yeah.
Good fragrance.
And I will say, like, the citrus really comes out on the skin. Not so much on the tester card, but as soon as it hits your skin, you really get that citrus note right off the top.
Spray that hole on my skin then. The top of my wrist, because I got something on the bottom of my wrist.
And that's a really good atomizer too, actually.
Whoa.
What?
You actually it's a completely different scent on my skin.
Yeah. It's totally different, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That's a completely different scent on my skin.
Yeah, there's definitely very, very woody accords in this. Because there's the oak moss, there's a bunch of different woods in there too.
Woody notes, cedar
notes. The patchouli, it is incredibly strong. Now, a lot of people don't know patchouli. They don't know what patchouli is. I grew up around people who wore patchouli, who smelled like patchouli, so I know what it is.
An exotic bush that grows mainly in India.
Yeah. And it's certainly an acquired smell, that the patchouli note, but I'm not the biggest fan of the patchouli. Is this a scent that I hate? Certainly not. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it can be a little overbearing. I had a couple people notice it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, this one, the projection with this is insane, dude. Like, it's even better than the fire. I was getting easily 4 feet of projection after 12 hours. Easily.
It's 7 sprays. Sprays it 4 times each side of his neck. And,
yeah.
That's how you get that projection. You spray it on your ankles and everything.
And I have been known to
run around the room real quick.
Maybe overspray a little bit, but
you get a sweat going.
Yeah. But it is really both of these are EDPs too, by the way. $30 to $50 you can get them for in Canada.
Like EDP 445?
Just like that. That's always what I think of when someone mentions EDP. Yeah, dude, it's a really, really cool scent.
I didn't really smell any of the citrus until it was on my wrist.
Yeah. So as soon as it hits the skin, that's when the citrus comes out.
That's very cool, actually.
Yeah. So it really is surprising, these Middle Eastern scents. Some of them are absolutely ass. Some of them are amazing. And these ones, I would say, are leaning closer to amazing. What would you rate that one?
I'd say that one's a 9.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say, for me, that one is kind of leaning more towards kind of in that 8 range again. For different reasons as the other one, though. I find this one maybe a little overbearing. Maybe a little... I thought the first one, the fire, wasn't overly unique. This one I find is a little overbearing. Perhaps that's just my nose, though. But
no, nose hairs.
Yeah.
Your nose hairs aren't mature, bro.
Picking my nose too much, bro.
Your nose hairs are going 6'7" right now.
Oh.
In their class. They're in school still.
Yeah.
My nose hairs have graduated college.
But
They got PhDs.
Dude, that's not to say I don't love it. I will still wear this because, again, the projection is a huge selling point for me. But
this is the only one of your colognes in your entire collection that I might wear, actually.
Really?
I like that one a lot. That's a really nice smell. I can see how it would be overbearing for some people, but maybe that's what I want, you know? Maybe that's what you want. Maybe that, honestly, that's kind of what I would like out of a cologne.
Yeah.
A fragrance. I want it to, like, capture attention, you know?
Now, here is the coolest thing that I discovered. I'm not sure how well this is going to work on the testing card because I've only done it on my skin. Layering these, dude, is crazy. It brings out the best parts in each of these and gets rid of the things that I don't like. Let it dry down a little bit. You can still get the alcohol scent a little bit, but look at that smell.
That's a really sweet smell.
Yeah. See, for me, it kind of brings down the bitterness of the moss and the wood, and because you add that sweetness, it kind of rounds it out.
Wafting.
Yeah. And you see, this really makes it for me. This makes it a lot more enjoyable, much more wearable.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah?
I would agree with what you've said about this. More wearable.
Yeah.
I can still smell the wood in it, but it's so much less, like, intense.
Yeah. And not in, like, a bad way. It doesn't, like, detract from it. It just makes it more pleasing to both the wearer and the smeller.
And easier to gatekeep.
Yes.
What is that, bro? Say, don't worry about it, because that's me.
And, yeah.
That's my smell.
Is that Jean-Paul Gaultier's Parfum?
Are you wearing Jean-Paul Gaultier's Parfum?
This my smell. This
my natural
smell.
musk.
You know, it's like when you're walking in the street and people say, "What size are those shoes?" And you say, "They my size." People say, "What scent you wearing?" That's my smell. It's my scent. I woke up smelling like this.
I would, if I were to recommend anything for someone looking to get these fragrances, it would be to get both of them and layer them. And then when you layer them, projection and longevity goes up.
Goes up.
Because you're wearing more of it.
I guess so. I guess, bro. I guess.
And yeah, it feels. Have you? Oh no, I'm just gonna ask you a stupid question. Have you ever seen Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas?
What the fuck did you do?
It's an old Christmas movie, from like the 70s. And there
green
and there's
on my chest.
There's a scene in there where the two groups of people, the mom and the son and his friends, they lose the talent show because they perform by themselves.
The talent show.
And Doc Bullfrog comes out and hears them performing together out on the river, and he's like, "I thought you were missing something, but all you were missing was each other."
That's fine music, folks. I thought you needed something a little extra, but it appears to me that what you needed was each other.
That sounds really gay.
And it's like all that they were missing was each other.
Now we're gonna make our own fragrance. That's just a mixture of these two.
Yeah, just buy a bunch of the two.
Completely steal the idea off of them. They probably have a fragrance that's like a mixture of the two of them.
Dude, they have a lot of fragrances.
You just have to buy every single one of them.
For me, mixing them is a 9.
Mixing them was nice.
Yeah,
it was nice. I don't know if I like it as much as black itself.
Yeah,
but it was a nice smell. It was a nice smell. Casual smells that just go under the radar, you know.
Yeah,
they're nice if you want that kind of reaction. I mean, I guess lack of reaction. But if you want people to be like, "Hey, bro, what are you wearing? You smell fabulous." I'd say black is the one to go with.
Black is very commanding, very masculine.
Hmm.
Fire is masculine, but it's more low key.
You want to be Chad, not Chud.
Yeah.
Be Chud, smelling like a Chud fragrance. You wear Dior, Sauvage, or some Chud. Your scent mogged to Mumbai and back. Scent mogged.
How does Hawas Black, in terms of your enjoyment, compare to your $900 niche fragrance?
Well, if I had to keep one and lose the other, I'm probably keeping my $900 fragrance.
Well, that's not what I mean.
But
Well, like,
it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I'd say it's worth more than what you paid for it.
Yeah. And that's like brand new price. That's not even like...
I'd expect that to be like probably $200, $300 even.
Wow. So you really are getting your money's worth with Hawas. Rasasi Hawas Black and Fire.
It seems really high quality.
Dude, I have... You have no idea how surprised I was by the longevity and projection of both of these. So I recommend these highly, both of them.
Usually don't expect that out of, brokey type stuff.
Yeah, man.
It shouldn't be life-changing expense to smell nice.
Exactly. And so if you want to smell nice, masculine and commanding, get Rasasi Hawas Black. And if you want to smell masculine, low-key, maybe you're not fishing for compliments, you're just trying to be an inviting dude, Rasasi Hawas Fire. And that's my honest review.
It was never about the fragrance. It's all about the bones.
Fragrances are cope.
If you have good bone structure, any fragrance will work.
I got another Hawas coming in the mail.
You do?
I ordered Elixir, which is apparently supposed to be inspired by...
Jean-Paul Gaultier's.
You seem to like ordering inspired
Yeah.
stuff.
Anyway, that is the Teeth of the Wicked's review on Rasasi Hawas Black and Fire. Tell us what you think if you've tried these, and we hope that we help you find out what kind of fragrances you need and what you're looking for. Merry Christmas.
Put it all on my tab.